This morning, I was having an amazing conversation with Rob. He's a client of mine about authenticity and about this box that we're all programmed to live in. And as he was sharing some feedback, he did a journey with me yesterday. He's been a client for a couple of weeks, breaking through a lot of this trauma and stress that he's carrying from his collapse of his business. And anyway, that's not the point. It was amazing how similar our stories actually are. And it reminded me of one of the biggest reasons why I got out of corporate. This indoctrination of being this person and fitting in this parameter keeps us in stressed state. And I realized one of my greatest causes of stress and anxiety and was this tension that I was operating differently. And it was like that elastic band. Here's my authentic self, and here's the stressed individual that I'm living, working in corporate, doing what you're told to do, and after school education, and getting university degrees, and getting a job, and then getting a family, and going into debt, buying a house, going to more debt, and all that stuff, and work, and having no life balance, and all that stuff was pulling. And it was that elastic band, if you can imagine, was stretching further and further and further and further away, the more stressed this person becomes. And what the problem is then often our band snaps. And when it snaps, burnout. I was this close. And now I look inside the box and I realize because I did not know who my authentic self was. I had no idea back then. I was on a mission and a search to find it, but I didn't know. And I couldn't find it when I was in the box. I had to get out. Scary. Full of fear. Took a lot of courage. I did it on my own. Don't do that on your own. You need a coach, a guide, somebody who's been there. Me, somebody else, doesn't matter who. Purpose. Have you sat and had a conversation with somebody who says, I know my purpose, I feel lighter, I sleep well, I wake up with excitement, with passion, enthusiasm, energy to what I'm doing because I know my purpose, I know why I'm here, my service to humanity, society. Have you ever heard any of these people say they're stressed, they're anxious, they're worried, they're fearful? You never have that. You only find this in this indoctrinated box that you're living in because you're operating outside of yourself. And that was my problem for many, many years. I've got a huge gratitude and passion after many years of searching to have found my purpose. So what is your purpose? Ask yourself the question, why am I actually here? How can I break outside of that box? Find somebody who can help take you to that next level. What would it take for you to go out on a limb? That's a good word. To go out on a limb and discover your true purpose and your path. If you're finding stress and anxious life that you're living, what would it take? Reach out to me. Let's have a chat.